Welcome to the English Journey podcast. I am very happy that you are here today because learning English is not just about memorizing words or grammar rules. It is about building habits, creating confidence, and developing a mindset that allows you to continue even when things feel difficult, progress seems slow, or you feel tired and unmotivated.
Yes, I know. Sometimes I feel motivated and excited, but other times I feel tired or lazy, and it is hard to continue learning.
That is completely normal. And one of the most important things to remember is that progress is not always about doing everything at once. It is about doing something every day, no matter how small. And even if you feel lazy one day, just do one thing or learn one expression, one vocabulary word. And this is very powerful because it helps to create a very powerful habit. Don't think that one expression a day is small because over time, these small actions accumulate into huge improvement and make learning English much easier and more natural than you might expect.
Wow, that really makes sense. I always think I need to study a lot every day, but maybe just one expression or one word is enough to keep the habit going and stay consistent.
Exactly. And you are creating a habit, which is the most powerful tool for long-term success. Even the most successful learners started with very small steps, and what kept them moving forward was consistency, patience, and the belief that each small effort mattered, even if the results were not immediately visible.
So the key is to stay consistent, even if I only do very small things each day.
Yes, and another factor that strengthens motivation is having a clear why. When you understand your reason for learning English, whether it is to travel, to communicate with international friends, to study abroad, or to enjoy movies and music without subtitles, your motivation becomes more meaningful, and every small step you take, even if it is only learning one new word or phrase, feels important because it is connected to your goal and vision.
My why is to travel and communicate with people from different countries. And I also want to understand English movies and music without needing subtitles.
That is a perfect reason, and it will help you keep going on days when you feel tired or discouraged. Because when your reason is strong, your motivation naturally becomes strong as well, and it gives purpose to every action, even the smallest one. Because when you learn one expression a day, you are not just learning words. You are building a habit, creating confidence, and gradually developing the ability to communicate naturally in English.
I see. So learning one expression every day is not small at all. It is actually very powerful because it creates a routine and strengthens my confidence over time.
Exactly. Learning English is like a journey, and every journey is made of small steps. Sometimes you move quickly and sometimes you move slowly, but what matters most is that you continue walking forward. Because each step, each small action brings you closer to your goal, and over time, the progress becomes visible and meaningful.
Yes, I understand. It's not about speed or doing a lot at once. It's about persistence, patience, and taking consistent action every day.
Exactly. Think about learners like Maria, who wanted to study abroad. At first, she struggled with vocabulary, listening, and speaking, and sometimes she felt like giving up. But she practiced a little every day. She learned one expression a day, listened to English podcasts, and repeated short sentences until she felt comfortable. After several months, she could communicate confidently with classmates and teachers, and she realized that even the smallest daily efforts can lead to big results.
That is inspiring. It shows that even small, consistent actions, like learning one word or phrase, really can make a big difference over time.
Yes, and the same applies to you. The key is to focus on consistency. Create a habit and celebrate small wins, because every small win builds your confidence, and confidence strengthens motivation, which then keeps you moving forward, even on days when learning feels difficult or your energy is low.
I like that idea. It makes me feel less stressed because I don't have to study for hours every day to make progress.
Exactly. The quantity of study is not as important as the quality and consistency of your actions. Even 5 or 10 minutes every day, if done consistently, is far more powerful than 2 hours once a week. Because your brain learns best with regular practice, and each small effort builds upon the previous one, creating a strong foundation for long-term improvement.
That makes sense. So I should focus on doing something every day, no matter how small, and not worry about perfection?
Exactly. Mistakes are natural and necessary for learning because they show you what to improve. Each mistake is an opportunity to learn, and every correction you make strengthens your skills, so never fear making mistakes. Instead, view them as stepping stones on your path to success, because every learner who becomes fluent has gone through the same process of trial, error, and consistent practice.
I understand. Mistakes are not failures. They are lessons that help me improve.
Exactly. And another strategy to make learning enjoyable and consistent is to connect it with things you love. For example, if you enjoy movies, music, or stories, try listening to them in English. If you like traveling, imagine yourself asking for directions or ordering food in English. And if you enjoy reading, start with simple stories. This makes learning meaningful and connects every small action to your goals, which strengthens your motivation.
Yes, I like movies and music in English, and I think I can start by learning one new phrase or word from each movie or song I enjoy.
That is a perfect approach because it combines enjoyment with learning, and when learning is enjoyable, it becomes easier to build a habit. Over time, your vocabulary will grow, your listening skills will improve, and speaking will become more natural, all without feeling forced or stressed.
I feel more confident now. I can start with small actions and know that they really matter.
Absolutely. Another tip is to visualize your future self, the version of you that speaks English confidently and comfortably. Imagine yourself talking with friends, understanding movies without subtitles, reading books, or traveling and communicating with ease. When you hold this vision in your mind, every action you take, even a small one, becomes meaningful, and it motivates you to keep moving forward even on difficult days.
I can see that. Imagining myself speaking English fluently makes me feel motivated and excited.
Exactly. When you combine a strong vision, a clear reason for learning, and small daily actions, you create a powerful system for success. Over time, your confidence grows naturally, your vocabulary expands, and your ability to communicate improves steadily, which makes learning English feel easier and more rewarding than you might have imagined.
I feel inspired. I want to start right now by learning one new word, one expression, and maybe listening to a short story in English.
That is an excellent plan. Remember, every step counts. Every word counts. Every expression you learn counts. And if you keep taking these small, consistent steps every day, you will see enormous progress over time. And eventually, English will feel natural and enjoyable, not difficult or stressful.
Yes, I understand. Small steps, consistent actions, and keeping my why in mind.
Exactly. And one final thing. Never compare yourself to others. Each learner's journey is unique. Focus on your progress, celebrate your achievements, and remember that even one expression a day is powerful because it helps you create a habit that will support your long-term success. Over months and years, these small habits build into something extraordinary, and you will be proud of what you have achieved.
Thank you. I feel ready to continue my English journey with motivation and patience, and I know that small steps every day will take me far.
That is the spirit. Keep moving forward, stay consistent, and remember that every small action matters. Because in the end, your dedication, persistence, and belief in yourself will lead to success. And you will enjoy the journey of learning English every step of the way.
I will. Thank you for guiding me and helping me understand the power of habits, motivation, and small daily actions.
You're welcome. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. Your English journey is just beginning, and the possibilities are endless.